let's talk about our first order of business here. We officially got the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming at us. And this was revealed by Bob Iger during the recent Disney investors call. And there's some weird confusion in regards to this film. And I don't even know where to start because they still haven't denied that this might be the next season. Like
I thought they already mentioned about season 4 still happening.
I thought they did too, but everywhere I look, literally all the big websites and even some of the trades are like, we're not sure if this is going to take its place or not, so we're just calling it the movie, but season 4 might happen. I'm like, did they ever clear this up? And what's the other interesting thing is there's 2 Star Wars films now coming out in 2026. One in May and one in December.
You mean 25?
No, 26.
I thought it was 25.
That's what I thought too with the initial press release when they were talking about them, but it looks like it's 26. So it looks like this film is May of 26 and then the Rey Skywalker one in December. And that makes sense to me. That one makes sense because the Rey movies, the previous trilogy, released in December. So I'm
the other way around on that. To me, the Rey movie makes more sense for May because if you're trying to kick something off, like a potential new saga, you surely you'd want that in the classic date.
What's also telling about that May release date, right, for the Star Wars film, it would only be 2 weeks after the next Avengers, which they didn't even mention, which means that thing is not releasing in 2026. Kang Dynasty or whatever it is, that is not seeing light of day. So
no.
Yeah. It's I don't know, like their messaging for Star Wars has been so confusing. And at the time we record this today, we're recording this on Friday the 9th. Something is happening at 4 p.m. that was teased. It might be related to more TV series or something. We don't know.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I don't know what that could be, but clearly we have a lot of Star Wars coming at us in the next couple of years. Peak among them, it will probably be Andor season 2, I'm assuming.
No.
I can hear Jared screaming somewhere.
Good. Let him run. He can. If he can run across water, he deserves to get me. Yeah.
It'll be I don't know, like I'm really excited by their current lineup, especially Mando and Grogu, because it sounds like that's the film that's, wrapping up that story and then leading into that giant crossover Mandoverse film, whatever that's going to be called. Probably Heir to the Empire, I'm assuming, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Filoni movie, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm not entirely sure if that is going to be the end of everything.
Yeah, because they announced Ahsoka season 2 is happening clearly before that. So,
yeah.
I mean, if it does good enough, I could see them really stretching that out and like bridging up until the start of The Force Awakens. They're like, look, we'll just jump a couple years and we'll get right there. It's like, okay.
Because they're not going to like kill Mando for anything. They're not going to get rid of him. So why would you end the story right there?
Right.
Star Wars, like you can't end anything. You have to carry on going.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. It's very weird to really look at what they're doing and how everything's lining itself up and their initial,
especially where the last season literally ended with them in like a new spot to do something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would seem very weird to end it right there.
Yeah. Well, they got a lot of Star Wars content coming, so at least Star Wars fans will be eating good and the grifters will be eating even better. So I guess everybody wins on that front. So, yeah, we'll talk more about the upcoming slate for Star Wars and projects. Obviously, the more we know, because right now we're kind of in that slow season where there's not a whole lot yet, but it's going to pick up this year with 2 TV series. So, I don't know, get excited, I guess.
Yeah, you got 3.
What do we got?
Got the Bad Batch.
Oh. Well, I guess I stand corrected.
Bad Batch, Acolyte, and
Skeleton Crew? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to 2 of those. And Bad Batch, I haven't made it past the first 2 episodes. One? I'm not even sure.
I got like 4 episodes in, and that's I'm done.
Yeah.
They called this bad for a reason.
That was my takeaway. That's what I text a bunch of people and Jared, and then I got a paragraph back. I was like, yeah, of course I did. Yeah, so yeah.
Which is funny because Jared didn't even really like the first season.
It's the grift. He's got to like it all. That's his grift.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's like season 1 was season 2 is so good. It's like no, it's the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it as Naslav without even watching it. It's the same. It deserves
it's the same. It's the exact same.